I always think. I always doubt. I always wonder. Therefore, I exist. Everything that we know is made possible because of our senses. This entails that without our senses, we will not know anything, according to René Descartes. Throughout my whole journey, I've started to understand myself slowly by paying attention to my thoughts, emotions, and every choices I made. Growing up in an environment where everything needs to be perfect, full of contradictions, always seeking for emotional validation and to be heard without a voice, this nostalgic memories made me question my existence. As I stand in front of the mirror, the reflection of a little girl who's ambitious, cheerful, and kind flashbacks. Who am I without my academic achievements? But a message pierced in my heart, being over having. This concept of Gabriel Marcel made me reflect on how often we chase things, academic achievements, status, and positions, thinking it'll define us. Reality hurts, but what matters is how we live, love, and relate. Life isn't just about existing, it's about becoming. It made me realize that self-understanding is not something that happens all at once. It comes through quiet moments of reflection, challenges, and failure that forced me to grow. Freedom is not just doing what I love, but being responsible of who and what I am. I carry this freedom with hope, love, and care. Choosing my freedom doesn't solely focuses for my personal gain and happiness. It comes with guidance and value that connect me with others. Hope gives my freedom a direction, love makes it meaningful, and care because I ensures that I respect others' dignity. I choose to be kind because I believed that the most precious gift you'd ever give to anyone is kindness. That is why, for me, true freedom is not just about living for myself, but about becoming a light for others in a world that deeply needs compassion. Our thoughts, emotions, actions, and even relationships are deeply connected to our bodily experiences. We don't just have a body, we are our body, and it shapes how we see the world and how the world sees us. We feel pain, joy, and fear through our bodies. Being embodied reminds us that we live, move, and exist as whole persons, both physical and spiritual. I believed the only constant thing in this world is change. Everything around us is always moving, growing, or fading. Change is something we cannot avoid, it's part of being alive. Heraclitus once said, "You cannot step into the same river twice, because water is always flowing, life is never exactly the same at any moment." Change always pushes us to become who we're meant to be. Through everything I've learned, I've realized that failure is not the end. It's a path that leads to growth and success. I choose to embrace who I am, kind, joyful, and full of purpose. I carry within me the strength of the little girl I once was, always growing, always believing, dreaming, and never giving up.